KastKing asked us at Team E Poseidon to, if we would, make a video for the novice angler or the amateur anglers out there, or the weekend warrior who really never fished a whole lot in their life, who wants to go out, buy a rod and a reel and some tackle, and get out and fish and be successful in it. So my entry for this video is going to be a spinnerbait and a spinning rod application. They are very user friendly. You can abuse them all day long, and they are going to be successful at catching fish. So one of the things that I like to use is the KastKing spinning rod in a medium fast action. Now you'll notice in some of the rods out there that they have them very individualized, like this one says drop shot shaky head. You don't exactly have to use it for a drop shot shaky head. If you kind of familiarize yourself with the actual tools, so to speak, that you're using, you can realize once you understand them and how they work, it opens the doors to becoming a multitasker, not just that one particular tool. So now, since we are going to familiarize ourselves, let me tell you right here, is a medium fast. So this action is medium strength. It's got some good power, but yet it's still flexible, and the tip is very fast. I like that in a lot of my rods because I can still kind of finesse with them, but at the same time I still have that strength and that backbone to really set the hook if I need to, and translate all that energy down to the spinnerbait or whatever tackle I'm using at the time. So for a spinnerbait, I suggest at least a medium fast to a medium heavy. You don't want to go heavy, and you don't want to do medium light. You want to be right around in the middle, and then that's a great application. So this one kind of fits that bill. It doesn't exactly have to be just drop shot shaky head. So again, it's a KastKing Paragee open face spinning rod application. I've got it set up with an Acuda Ranger spinning reel. It's about a 2500 series. You're going to see that the 2500 series is a pretty decent sized little reel that's still going to give you some cranking power to reel in good sized bass and other fish of that nature. And it's got a great drag system to it. It's just good stuff. The line that I choose to use is about a 12 pound to 17 pound test line, and when I'm using it for a spinnerbait, I prefer to use fluorocarbon. Fluorocarbon doesn't really stretch, and it sinks. Sinking is a great thing because you want your line to actually sink underwater and let that spinnerbait go down a little bit to where it's at its sweet spot as it's traveling in the water. Now monofilament would work fine, but it floats, so you have that little bit more of a tool that's going to bring that bait a little bit higher. So if you can, use fluorocarbon line. It's going to get your bait down a little lower for you. So we've got the spinning reel, or the spinning rod, spinning reel. We've got 12 to 17 pound fluorocarbon KastKing line. It gets all the way down to our spinnerbait. Now this spinnerbait here is a chartreuse colored spinnerbait with 2 willow leaves. I like the willow leaves because what they do is when they're spinning through the water, they're going to emit a really flashy bright light reflecting off the sun or the moon, and that's going to represent the scales of a fish when it makes that hard turn, like a bait fish or something. So when they make that turn, their scales will reflect that light, that flicker, and fish kind of just can't stand it. They just got to react to it. So this is a reaction bait, which makes this a bait that you can use year round in all kinds of structure. As you can see behind me, there's sticks and all kinds of stuff. It's some of my favorite fishing. This, the way this one's set up, is you can actually fish this through the trees, and because the hook is somewhat hidden, these blades are going to keep it from, getting caught up in the trees and the limbs and the grass and the rocks, and it'll skip off, which is fantastic. This is a chartreuse colored or a green colored. You can get them white, silver, all kinds of different colors. And then I like to put a little grub on there, which gives it a little bit more action. Some people will choose to put a trailer hook that gives you that little bit more action, especially when they're using a trailer. I've been pretty successful at just the normal hook. I have used a trailer hook, and they're fantastic. Whatever you want to do. So get out there